What's good? Welcome back to Shannon Speaks. It's close up today because I'm doing my hair. I figured I have to, I just went to the salon and washed my hair. And I need to retwist it. So I figured I would twist and we'll talk. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it going. So if anyone has locks, you know how really difficult it is to get these bad boys clean. Like straight up, it's not for the faint of heart. I detoxed with apple cider vinegar and all that stuff, and I still have stuff in my locks. I did go to the salon to get them washed, and they are for the most part washed. Just like some of them still have, where I was using like a lot of edge control, they still have some stuff here and whatnot, a lot of dust, because I haven't interlocked in a long time. It's kind of a relaxed video today. Talk about anything that comes to mind. Not much is coming to mind. I'm using a black comb, some Eco Styler because I didn't feel like buying like lock gel twist stuff. I'm pretty simple. So, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna make pretty parts and whatever. And I figured I could just talk to you guys about my lock journey while I retwist my locks. Okay, to be honest, I'm trying a new technique because usually what I do is this. You know what I mean? Then I bump that bad boy onto each, whew, like that, done. One and done. This is what happens when you start watching YouTube videos and you're like, okay, let me try it with a comb and let me, it's like so unnecessary, savage, like just unnecessary. So I'm gonna stop now because I started in the back doing the comb, and I just find it just takes longer, and I'm not in the mood, you know? But see, that's the problem. It doesn't, that twist stuff doesn't get the ruticles style. Yeah. To answer some commonly inquired questions, I started my dreads like, and I don't have clips. So I'm gonna just like, don't worry about my scalp, okay? My edges are gonna survive because I'm not gonna keep it in this for more than a day. So, just being transparent. This is my third year. My dread journey was pretty interesting. The reason why I started my dreads was because I was getting tired of like having to look pretty all the time. I just thought it was a waste, to be honest. I just wasn't feeling the vibe. I wasn't in a place where I just wanted to look cute all the time. I just wanted to look, kind of like laissez-faire, like je m'en fous, you know? So I did. And I'm just gonna leave it rolled up on itself for now. And I enjoyed it for a while. But I think the issue with locks is that like being in this kind of society, having locks, I don't know, I just don't find it something that's very much appreciated amongst, like, as like, I don't know, like, for like a standard of beauty. I might be talking trash right now. I'm sure there's someone that's watching this that's gonna be like, that's not true, like black locks are beautiful and stuff like that. And you know what, you're so totally right. I think locks are beautiful too. My issue is that I think a certain type of lock is attributed to being beautiful, but locks don't all look like that, and they don't look like that all the time, and they don't look like that right away. So you literally have to wait like super long before your locks look good, and then you go through the quote-unquote ugly stage. And that ugly stage for me was rough, because looking rough like all the time was, yeah, it was problematic. I didn't really know, I didn't always feel pretty in it. I didn't always feel pretty in it. I could definitely say that. Like, I wore a lot of wigs. A lot. I wore wigs at times. And it took me like, I think a while, like after I got over the hype of doing it and I started to like not like it as much, because you're scrolling through Instagram, right, and you see what everyone else's locks look like, and you're like, my locks do not look like this. And then you start getting lock envy, which is a real thing. Trust me. By the way, I did my locks myself. What y'all think? Like, I parted them ridiculously. They were all much smaller. And then, like, I was like, someone was talking to me about thinning, and I was like, oh, not me. Not I. Because I always planned to take them out and put them back in. And I didn't want to have, like, all these unhealthy and, like, damaged locks. So, to put back and reinstall. Because I knew I was going to end up taking them out and putting them back in because I just don't actually like having, like, I like having a lot of diversity, and I just knew that I wanted to cut my hair again because I love short hair. Like, if I have to have my hair two ways, it's gonna be locked or short. Like, it's not gonna be loose and straight or loose and curly. Like, I just been there, done that, and I'm over it. I don't find it suits my face. So that wasn't easy. Not feeling attractive is not easy. And in a world of wigs and weaves, which is okay, like, freedom to the people, like, look the way you want to look. But for me, it was just, it was a little difficult at times. No one really wanted me to lock. I remember my grandmother was like, for professional reasons, you shouldn't do this and whatever, whatnot. And I was like, first of all, I don't care what people won't think. Secondly, you can't fire me for my locks in Canada. It's not happening. Really trying to multitask here, keep the conversation going, looking at myself. It's not facile. It's not facile. But I am enjoying talking to you people as I do this, even though you're not responding to me. But I know, like, when you watch it, you're gonna be like, My brother was like, don't do it. Don't do it. Now everyone's like, don't cut it. Like, you can't follow people. They will always, people like will literally always tell you to do what they want. What they want to see. Like, they're not always necessarily thinking about what's best for you. Not to say that my brother or my grandmother were not thinking about me, because they definitely were. But I think that people's opinions, you know, are based off of their experiences oftentimes, and their experience might not necessarily be yours. And so if you try to do what people think, I don't think I like that one. If you try to do what people think, you can get yourself really in a toozy there. Like, I'm big on getting advice. Because I think you only live once, but you can live 1,000 times through people and avoid making a lot of mistakes if you just seek advice and not try to do everything on your own. I'm like a big advocate for that, so. You want to make sure you got the same direction going on that, on that twist. All right, I'm gonna stop recording now, and I'll see you guys when it's done, because this is gonna take long, and ain't nobody that, no one has that kind of storage. All right, so I'm almost done. Down to the last two. So essentially just take a little bit of gel. This one that I showed you earlier. All right, take a bit of gel. I like that. Very nice, very smooth. Like so. And yeah, this is a matte that came in the front because I joined them, like I said earlier. But it's not an excuse. Still need you to be nice and, you know, get it together. I just put the rest of the gel down the shaft of the dread. Like so. Alright. Don't want to lose that grip. Then I twist them around like that. I'm taking them all out so I can have a better bun so that everything can get secured. It needs to be tight or else it will get slack and defeat the purpose of all that hard work. So you need the gangster grip. It's not time to get soft on them, fam. See that? That muscle tension right there? Yeah. I have enough to go third, so I'm just gonna do it, even though I'll probably regret it while I'm sleeping. Whoa. Yo, you remember when your moms used to grip your hair like that, fam? Everything's in there. I like using this edge control. What's that? Even. And it's the only one that it's just the only one that wets on my hair. So that's the one that I use. But so just to wrap up what I was saying earlier about being beautiful with locks, I definitely have gotten the gist of it now, but I mean, at this point it's been 3 years, right? So my locks are pretty mature. They're not like old, but they're not like, they're pretty mature as well. They have some maturity to it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think we just need to do better as women so that we can appreciate ourselves as a community. See that right there? That needs to go somewhere. I decided we're going over here. I have decided to follow Jesus. No turning back. No turning back. That's what that is. But I hope you like it. As for myself, I love my blackness. I love my dreads now. I don't feel trapped by my dreads. I don't feel the need to keep them in order to feel blacker or to feel more loyal to my blackness, which at one point I did, to be transparent. I was just like, no, I can't get rid of the dreadicles because, you know what I mean, I'm down for the cause and I need to represent. But now I realize that my hair can do whatever it wants to do. So with that being said, I hope you guys love yourselves and love your hair and however you choose to wear it. And if you want to rock a weave, don't feel guilty. And if you don't want to rock a weave, don't feel pressured. You know what I mean? You are beautiful the way you were created. It's enough. Anyways, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Share it if you thought there was something useful that you know a sister or a non-sister can appreciate and use.